Hakia listeners, let's learn sumo. I'm Clayton. Welcome to the podcast, live from Queenstown in New Zealand tonight. No video, just an audio. So day 2 of the Kyushu Basho has been finalised last night. We are just about to start day 3, so I thought I'll do a little quick update for day 2 for you. Don't forget to join me on X or Twitter at Let's Learn Sumo. You can also hear the audio version or videos when I do them on YouTube at Let's Learn Sumo. So let's get into it. The last match of the last night, Hoshoryu was up against Wakamoto Haru. Hoshoryu, he continues his dominance over Wakamoto Haru, 5-0 in the past year alone coming into this match. And he didn't change anything. A big double chest hit off the touchy eye, I should say. And it stood Wakamoto Haru up. Hoshoryu, he tried for a front belt and he got up under Wakamoto Haru's arms. But Wakamoto Haru, he just couldn't recover. Hoshoryu pulled him around, and contemptuously Oshidashi'd him out and over the edge for an Oshidashi. So that gets him to 6-0 in the past year over Wakamoto Haru. Wakamoto is going to have to find a way to get past the angry Ozeki. He does seem to have his angry face on at the moment. Onosato, he's proving me wrong so far for my predictions before the start of this tournament that he probably wouldn't go too well given his illness and media commitments and things as a Shin or new Ozeki. But he beat Oho fairly easily. Oho got himself into a position to try for a Karasakashi as he pulled Onosato around, but Onosato used his bulk and momentum to force Oho down and over the bales. Oshitayoshi pushed down. Again, another one, I'm just not sure how he got that leverage other than his bulk, but Onosato seems to be finding a way a little bit different to last time, I suppose. Last tournament, he's not powering people out the same way. Kodazakura, he beat Hiradumi. Kodazakura, he kept up his winning record this last year, notching a 4th win over Hiradumi. It was just, to me, just superior balance and bulk as he managed the wiggly Hiradumi out Yorakiri frontal force out. Once he was inside on the belt, it was a fairly easy win there. Wakataka Kage, he beats Daisho. Some good tactics to kind of suppress the threshing by Daisho. Wakataka Kage tried to get up under and inside early, but he took a few thrusts. Once he was in there, he effectively rugby tackled Daisho out over the edge, negating any power of his thrusting. Another Oshidashi. Ura, he was up against Kirishima, and Kirishima tried hard to get and keep Ura upright, but he seemed a little bit indecisive about how he's going for either a Hataki Komi behind the neck or lifting Ura up. Either way, Ura stayed fairly low as his style, kept his arms at length. And at one point, Ura got a hit and Kirishima did a 360, which kind of unbalanced him. Kirishima didn't really recover and got a helping diagonal push down. Bit of an unbalanced slip to go down as well. You could say Sukiyotoshi, but also a little bit of a slippy-otoshi there by Kirishima. Atami Fuji, he easily beat Oshoma. Atami got a left outside belt and a right inside body grip, just used his bulk to body pump Oshoma over the bales Yorakiri. But that brought us to fight of the day for me, which is Tobizaru versus Churanumi. Look, a flurry of arms defined this match. Tobizaru used his reach to keep Churanumi at arm's length as they slapped and wrangled around with their arms around the dohyo. Churanumi tried to get Tobizaru unbalanced with grabs behind the neck and thrusts alternating as Tobizaru just chased him and kept up his barrage. Tobizaru, he got Churanumi back to the bales, but a little bit of lateral movement to the right as Churanumi escaped it. Tobizaru went in close and almost overbalanced. He spun around as Churanumi tried to take advantage, but as Tobizaru went around, he did keep his eyes and his head focused on Churanumi. Churanumi charged at him, head down. Tobi got his hand behind Churanumi's neck and pulled him down as he executed a fine pirouette on the Tawara bales on one leg. Churanumi went face first over the bales and the gunbai went to Tobizaru. But the judges, the Shimpans, they had a mono-e. They wanted to have a look at it. There was a suggestion that maybe Tobizaru grabbed the back of Churunumi's hair and got a hand in his chonmage, but no, he did not. Replay showed no hair, so Tobizaru kept that win. It was really organised chaos before the flying monkey. Super easy drive out Oshidashi win for Kuroshoho over Nishikigi. 0-2 for Nishikigi. Not looking good so far. Takanosho, he easily managed Endo out Oshidashi. No real balance there from Endo. Not sure where that went for him. Really good Oshidashi win by Goniyama over Mitakayumi. Really good grip established after Mitakayumi tried a Nodowa. Once again, Goniyama, he had the grip. He had good power to move Mitakayumi back and over the bales. Yorakiri. Roga, he beat Midori Fuji. Midori Fuji, he went in very hard, but Roga was ready, used his good low strength to keep Midori Fuji from gaining any inside arm position. They locked up with Roga, holding the inside body grip on the right as Midori Fuji kept Roga from using that body grip position against him. He stayed very low, held his arm against his leg. Roga, being a much bigger man, forced the rear belt left grip and drove Midori Fuji back to the bales. He just couldn't stay upright and he fell over backwards over the bales. Frontal force down, Yori Taioshi. The other match of the day, Toki Hayate, who came up to Mikuchi and then dropped back down, is now back up. Got himself a big double inside grip on Takeru Fuji. Showed his strength to muscle Takeru Fuji around. He had good balance, kept a nice wide stance at Takeru Fuji. He tried to pull him over the bales, but Toki Hayate, he used his grip and pressured Takeru Fuji into stepping backwards and out over the bales as he tried to gain control. So, our Ozeki's going well so far, all 2-0. The Sekiwake, well, they are stuttering. Kirishima 0-2, Daisho 1-1, Shodai 0-2, our Komusubi Wakamoto Haru 1-1, and Shodai not starting so well 0-2. One of our big contenders, Wakataka Kage, he is 2-0. Takeru Fuji, who I was tipping to be in the run, he is 1-1 after his loss tonight. He looked quite nonplussed at that loss tonight. So matchups tonight include Shodai and Onosato. Let's make some predictions. Onosato to win that. Kodazakura should similarly win against Oho. Hoshoryu, he should be able to handle Hiradoumi. Kirishima, look, he may struggle against a strong Arby, but I'll put my money on Kirishima. I think technique alone should get this for him. Atami Fuji versus Daisho, toss up to whether Atami Fuji can handle a thrashing machine that Daisho is wont to hand out. Wakamoto Haru and Ura should be interesting fight. Wakataka Kage will likely beat Churanumi, who probably a bit worn out from last night's event against Tobizaru, and I think Takeru Fuji should easily deal with Kageyaki. Midori Fuji against Ichi Yamamoto, that should be a good fight as well. So it's a good night from Queenstown in New Zealand, and I hope you're enjoying the tournament so far, and we'll get back to normal view in a couple of days. Hakioi listeners, let's learn sumo.